Hello everyone, Eve Anastasia here, and welcome back to my esoteric channel. We're on a journey here, so you want to learn the tarot. That's the series that we're representing in these videos. And today we're in the world of Isaiah, and we're going to be focusing on the correspondence and symbolism of the Five of Pentacles. Let's remember the true tarot is symbolism. It speaks no other language and offers no other signs. The tarot allows us to place the past in a meaningful perspective. It allows us to understand the present, and then it gives us alternatives for the future. That's the beauty of tarot. It gives it all to us, everything, and doesn't hold back. Gotta love it. So we're in the world of Isaiah, and in the Kabbalah, there are four worlds. The four worlds manifest are of earth, water, air, and fire. And each of these worlds has a magical weapon or instrument. In this earth, we have pentacles or shields. It's the world of Isaiah, and it's an action world, expressive world. The tree fits into each of these elements or worlds. And because we're in an expressive world, the Sephiroth that we're working on today is number 5, which is Geburah. It's in the column of severity. On the other side is mercy, and in the middle is the middle pillar, which balances out this energy. So that's the expressive world as Mars. And if anyone knows anything about Mars, it's a very active planet. It's very abrasive and assertive, and if we could envision it, it might even be a soldier, if we're going to meditate on that specific Sephiroth. Because we're dealing with the minor arcana, we're dealing with experiences and events that shape our reality right now. So let's just dig right in. We're in the Five of Pentacles, and we first look at it, it looks like two people are destitute and they're walking in the snow. One's like crippled up and they look famished, and a lot of adversity in their lives, it looks like. And then there's a stained glass window. It looks like a church window. And there's the lights on. But you can see that these two destitute people are not even looking up to look at this window, and that the light's on, and they can go in there and probably get something to eat or get out of the cold. So there may be some self-pity in this card a bit. But let's get the actual symbolism down, correspondence, and all those things before we give an interpretation. So we do see the stained glass, which would indicate illumination and divine beauty, and seeing the world through the lens of color and light. We also see that there's snow. Snow is purity, stillness, introspective, and a period of rest and reflection. Number 5 is winds of change, adaptability, transformation, struggles, and adversity. But welcoming that change, because it's going to bring us some kind of growth or inner growth or spiritual growth. Geburah, as I said, is an expressor of Mars, but there's another planetary influence with this card, which is Mercury. And Mercury is a very communicative planet. It deals with intellect and mental agility. It promotes adaptability, just like Mercury, quicksilver, right? It's a liquid metal that adapts to things, and it helps us to exchange, ideas, and encourages communication while pursuing knowledge. So with all that said, I do want to touch on the the zodiac sign associated with this. So, there are 3 zodiac signs that are of Earth, and this one happens to be Taurus. And if we know anything about Taurus, Taurus is about a foundation of stability and being practical in situations. There's grounding energy in there, values of patience and sensitivity, and appreciating the comforts of life. So there's a lack of that here, though. Appreciating the things in life. So there's insecurity in this card, uncertainty, hardships, isolation, self-restraint, and focusing on the struggles instead of looking for the solution, right? So like I said before, there's some definitely some self-pity involved with this card. Now, we were discussing doing upright and reverse positions. Again, not all tarot readers use an upright and reverse position. I totally advocate for just learning about the elemental influences and how they interact with each other in a reading and a layout. I encourage that 100%. But for all intents and purposes, we're going to be doing a reverse position. And looking at this card, we can definitely say, okay, reverse this, and we're coming out of hardships. We're accepting help. Our hope is restored, especially with inner self-esteem. So there you have it, folks. That's the interpretation and symbolism of this card, the Five of Pentacles. If you have any questions, concerns, comments, please do leave them down below. And please do subscribe. I'm going through every card and doing a 5 to 6 minute video on each so that they're easily referenced. So on to the next card. See you then.